Hi Aquarius, I'm Nick. This is my channel, Nick Loves. Right here, hiding back there is my co-star Nala. She's kind of being grumpy because she wants me to take her out. I told her once I'm done with readings, I'll take her out for a walk, but you know how pets are sometimes. They can be sassy. She's an Aquarius too, so you know, you guys get it. All right, so before I get started, I want you guys to relax, put yourself in a meditative state, get away from any noise, put yourself in a quiet space, work on your breath. Inhale, exhale, close your eyes, and as I'm spiriting you, I want you to imagine all the things I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you living it, experiencing and feeling what it would all feel like as if it's happening right now. Okay, so keep your eyes closed. For all my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's bring them love, peace, happiness, abundance, harmony, healing, and make all their wishes come true. It smells like roses. It's organic rose water. Doesn't it smell beautiful? Hopefully you guys can smell it. If not, just imagine it. Okay, hopefully you are relaxed now. We are in a good vibe now, setting good intentions. And then also I want to show you, I got these sunflowers at Trader Joe's. Aren't they beautiful? I think I posted a picture of them on my Instagram. If you want to follow me, it's a piece of Pisces. And someone's like, are those real? Yes, they're real. Look, this is water. Aren't they beautiful? I feel like flowers just brighten up my day, especially this color, yellow. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I'll be doing the same thing I usually do, put a few cards on one side, a few cards on the other side. You will pick and choose which side is for you, and then the other side is for the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. This applies to both men and women, whatever your preference is, whether you like men, women, both, doesn't matter. Whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, you're in a situationship where you just like don't know what's going on, I'm here to help you out. And like I always say, these are general, so it may not resonate with every single person, but you know, if it doesn't fit your situation, don't force it and just take with it what you can and what resonates. And if you find that end of this reading it's resonating with you, you want to spend more time diving deeper, the link to the extended reading will be directly below in the little description box. Just click it and it'll take you there. All right, and what else? Yeah, so let's get started. So I'm going to get an oracle card to start off to see if we have any initial messages for you. So for all my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, yeah, do be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. Sometimes those may resonate a little bit more. You may get a little more information you're looking for. All right, so for my Aquarius, any initial messages for them for May, mid-month? May, mid-month. Any initial messages for them? Anything you need to know? For all my Aquarius, let's send them love and light and peace and good vibes. Someone else got this. Who else got this? Oh, I forget. All right, but this is card number 28, or you can add 2 + 8, number 10. And it says reach out. Reach out. There's someone who wants to talk to you, someone who's waiting for your call or waiting for your text message, waiting for your knock at the door. And I feel like someone really wants to talk to you. They want to hear from you. They want to see how you're doing it. They want to see that you care about them, that you know, still are interested maybe. And maybe there's someone that you've left on read or you haven't responded to their text message and you kind of forgot. And now you're like, oh crap, okay, I'll text them back. That happens to me all the time. So but yeah, reach out. We'll leave that out and see how it resonates, but definitely reach out. If not someone, you are wanting someone to reach out to you as well. Okay, so for today, I'm going to be using the Crystal Visions deck. These cards are beautiful. I just love them so much, especially if you're like maybe new or getting into tarot, or at least you kind of been learning a little bit about it. These are really pretty. I don't know. I really connect with them. Okay, so let's see. For all my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, let's send them love and light, harmony, healing, good vibes. What is going on with them? What is going on with them for May, mid-month in regards to love? How are they feeling? What's the situation? Who are they dealing with? What is going on with them? Please help us. Please give me a clear message, clear story, so we can help them in their situation, give them guidance, and help them get the answers they're looking for. So for all my Aquarius, what is going on with them? In regards to love, what is going on with them? For Aquarius, how are they feeling? What's going on? What's the situation for all my Aquarius? Situation. All right, now I'm gonna get an emotion card. So overall emotion for you, how you're feeling, overall emotion for them, and then the mutual emotion you guys are both sharing. Okay, so let's see. What is the overall emotion for my Aquarius? What is the overall emotion for Aquarius? What is the overall emotion for Aquarius? Overall emotion for Aquarius, please. Overall emotion for the other person. What is the overall emotion for the other person? Overall emotion for the other person. Ah, I see what's happening here. Okay. Now I see why we got reach out. Okay, overall emotion for the other person. Okay, and then what is the mutual emotion between the two? What is the mutual emotion between the two? Okay, so what I see happening here, you know how we saw earlier this card, reach out. Okay, so someone really wants you to reach out because I feel like you have someone here who has been trying. They've really been like testing, doing whatever they can to get your attention or just to like get some feedback from you. Maybe they've been trying like everything, like literally like asking a friend, asking you, trying through social media, calling you, texting you, trying different methods. I feel like they've tried different methods to connect with you somehow, to like talk to you, interact with you, but those methods haven't worked out for them, or something that they're doing is like not working and you're just like not interested, or maybe something they've been doing is just, it's not on the wave that will get you to respond. It's weird, it's hard for me to explain it, but like what they're doing is not getting your attention, or you're not interested for some reason. And you were in the process of possibly slowly coming to a decision. Like you've been really slow to decide. Like I think they've been trying to get an answer from you or trying to get something out of you, and they haven't been successful at that. And then you were like, no, like I'll get back to you, or like I'll get back to you. Yeah, sure, I'll get back to you. But it's been like ongoing. It's been taking forever, right? And you've been kind of taking your time with it, really slow and steady. Like, yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, don't worry, I'll call you. I'll let you know. And the moment you actually made your decision, it took a long time for you to decide what you want to do, or how you're going to feel, or what's good, the situation between the two of you. It took you a while, and when you finally decided, you're like, I'm gonna take a step back. Like, no, I don't think so. And maybe you acted out in a way that they were just like so hurt, and they were hoping to get a different response or a different reaction from you, or they're hoping you'd make the decision to, whether it be, you know, go out with them, or like, you know, express yourself or something, and you didn't. And instead you're like, nope, I'm taking a step back. And that's when they're like, oh, what? Like I tried so hard for Aquarius. Like I really just wanted something out of them. Like I wanted them just to let me know, like tell me what's going on, reach out to me, talk to me. And like the moment you like build it up and it was gonna happen, it didn't happen. And then they're just like, oh. Or with the moment it did happen, it wasn't what they expected. It wasn't what they wanted to hear, what they were expecting to receive from you, the feedback. Okay, so that's just like the initial story that I'm getting here intuitively. So on your end, we have the Knight of Pentacles, all right, and then Judgment, and then the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so some of you could be having a falling out with, or maybe you're not getting along with some kind of like a father figure in your life, whether it be your father, someone else's father, your grandfather, or like a boss, someone of like authority. Or maybe this is also you kind of acting in a way that's you're not in your power, or you're not using your power wisely per se. Maybe, you know, kind of taking advantage of your power over others, or in this kind of situation, but we'll get into it. So with the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, you are moving slowly. You were thinking like you're kind of like on the road, you know, when you're like walking somewhere, maybe you're at the park, you're like on the road and you're walking there, but you're taking your time, you're looking at the trees, you're people watching, you're taking your time, there's no rush, You don't have a time watch. There's no time limit. You're just taking your time with it, but you're going slow and steady, right? But then when it reaches to, okay, should I go left or should I go right? You know, like the road divides. You're like, that's when you have to decide. So you have no choice. Like, you're put in the spot. I feel like you were taking your time on making a decision, or taking your time moving with someone, or like maybe you're in a not really in a relationship, or you were in some kind of connection with someone, right? But you weren't really deciding what you wanted to do, or you weren't really like, yeah, we're hanging out, we're getting to know each other, but like, I'm not committing yet. Like, you haven't committed possibly. But again, this could be vice versa, so whatever side you're resonating with. But then when you're actually confronted about it, like put on the spot, like, hey, so what's the deal? Like, you know, I need an answer. I want to know. I've been trying to like ask you and see what's up, and I've been giving you time. I've been, you know, allowing this to unfold, but I'm tired of waiting now, and I'm tired of trying so much. I just need an answer. So once you're kind of put on the spot, it's like, well, and I feel like you don't do well when someone puts you on the spot like that or pressures you. And so you're just like, well, the answer I'm going to give you is probably not what you're looking for. And that's when it's like, bam, and someone gets hurt. But so you're moving slowly towards something or someone, or you kind of were iffy about it. I feel like you weren't really like totally all in. You were kind of unsure from the beginning. I feel you were like going with it, like, yeah, going out with them, talking to them and whatever, getting to know them, but you weren't like all in. Like, your whole feeling, your whole heart wasn't in it. You're just kind of like going with it, you know, like seeing how it goes. And you realize you had to make a decision. You couldn't keep going like this. You couldn't just keep, you know, like pretending like it's something or it's going somewhere when it's really not, or like you're not sure about it. Like, maybe it was nothing wrong with it. Maybe there's nothing wrong with the connection and you like the person, but you weren't really like all in, if that makes sense. Like, you weren't convinced that this was like, oh, my soulmate or something. So you realize, okay, I need to make a decision. What do I want to do? And I can't keep doing this, so I have to decide what's my next step. So with the Emperor here in reverse, I feel like you decided to take a step back, and kind of, you know, let them know that I'm sorry, I just don't think this is gonna work out anymore, and I can't be that protection, that love for you. I can't regulate all of this. You know, you think of an emperor, he oversees his, you know, community, his people. He is like the protector, he's a provider. And you know, it's he, but it's his energy, so just he or she, whatever. So I'm seeing you, or whoever's here, not wanting to step down from that position, like not wanting to be put on that position of power. Like I realized I can't keep stringing someone along like this. Not saying you were stringing someone along or trying to be a bad person at all. Hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to say. It's like, I don't want to keep doing this and you thinking that it's going to be something long term when it's really not. So I'm going to step back, and because I see that you're envisioning us and you're envisioning me as being your, like, you know, your life and who you want to as your protector, who like they put you kind of on a pedestal. I think they put you in this like position of power where like, oh, Aquarius, like I just need to know, like, what, like, please let me know. And you're just like, well, like, I don't want to be put like that. Like, it's not that serious. And so you took a step back, and they may have got the wrong impression, or maybe someone thought that you're misusing your power, or like they felt like you had so much power over them that the moment you were just like, no, like I'm taking a step back, it was like, what? It was like super heartbreaking for them. But again, this can also be a falling out with some kind of authoritative figure in your life, maybe a father, boss, brother, or someone like who you respect, or who's to be like respected in this, you know, society. That can have something to do with it as well. Maybe it was like someone, a father figure in their life, or like their family. I can see that, but a decision that you made, and I think it's just a decision to not go through, or just to let them know finally your decision. I guess your decision was to let them know your decision. That's what you, and I think you trusted yourself on this. You're like, you know, I just got to trust this, and I got to put my trust in God, the universe, my angels, that, you know, I shouldn't feel bad for not forcing myself to commit to something when nothing's wrong. But if my heart's not in it and I don't feel, you know, good about it, then, you know, I'm gonna be detached if I don't feel something deeper. And that doesn't mean this person wasn't bad, doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with them. It just means you two together just didn't click, or something about it wasn't stimulating you, wasn't stimulating your mind, your heart, your soul, whatever, but mainly your mind. Because you need someone who can keep up with your head and what's going on in there. So your overall emotion card is trusting. Okay, and it says reliant, dependent, believing. So you're believing in yourself, you're believing in your decisions, and now you're kind of trusting, okay, you know what, I was holding back for a bit and I was not making a decision of what I want to do, but now I've decided and I know this is the right thing. This is the right thing, and I'm doing what's best for me. I'm doing what's best for me. And I think something from in your home life, or something that was once you thought you wanted or you were expected to have like some kind of stable foundation, or have this family, have this thing, something that your family or society has placed expectations from you, you're now like destroying, not in a bad way, but meaning you're breaking away from that and saying, know what, I'm not going to do what you want me to do, and I'm not going to do what society tells me is the right thing to do. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm trusting myself, and I'm just putting my trust in that, because I feel like I have a different purpose, and I feel like whoever I'm supposed to be aligned with is going to happen naturally. I'm not going to have to feel like this is work, like this is a job. You know what I mean? When you're with someone that's aligned with you, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever it be, it's gonna feel, you should want to be with them. It should be effortless. It shouldn't feel like a work. It shouldn't feel like you're 9 to 5 or whatever. It should just be fun. It should just be like you could be yourself. You could talk about anything. But I think you were kind of feeling like this was too much work. Like you had to force yourself to, oh, okay, yeah, let's do this, or oh, okay, yeah, what's up? Like it was too much work for you, if that makes sense. Like maybe you didn't want to be texting all day, you didn't want to be talking all day, and you needed your space, and maybe they weren't giving you your space, and you were kind of forcing yourself to be in a relationship or like someone when your feelings weren't 100% there. Okay, and some people here may be like asexual and, you know, like not really have any interest in anyone, and maybe it's just a certain phase in your life right now that you need to focus on you, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you at all. So all right, so let's get to this person. So the Page of Pentacles, they have the Page of Pentacles coming out first, then the Page of Wands, okay, and then the Three of Swords. So this person could have been younger than you, physically, like age-wise, but also just like the maturity level, and just like how they deal with life and their emotions and stuff like that. But I think there's someone kind of like young, if not physically young, like age-wise, they are new to this whole like love and relationships things, or maybe even if they're not young, like they're new to it, like they don't really know what it's like to maybe be in love or have a real relationship. So like you may have been like the first person they started to like, or first person they got involved with romantically, and so it was a really new thing for them. They're learning about it, so they don't have experience, meaning I don't think they have experience in love, and they kind of just dived into it and had this expectation in their mind, and probably through movies, music, you know, dramas, all that stuff of how it's supposed to be, and like, oh, I'm gonna do this and that, and like this is what I'm supposed to do. But you know, if you don't actually have the life experience, you're not gonna really know, because you know what you see in movies and TV shows and stuff is not always representative of what happens in real life. You know, it's a dramatization of what happens. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, what I'm feeling here is like they did everything in their part. Like they messaged you, they would call you, they try to plan dates, they try to do all these things for you, or they really tried. Like I feel like they were the ones that were initiating a lot. They were like not pushy, but I think they just really wanted to get to know you. They wanted to know what's happening. They wanted to can connect and hang out more. They probably, you know, again, this is new for them, I think. So they really just wanted to go on all these dates. They wanted to hang out. They wanted to be with you 24/7, I believe. And maybe it was too much for you. You're just like, okay, like I need some space. Like I don't like to be smothered. But I think they were just like all up on your bubble, in your space, and it was getting to a point where it's too much. And you know when there's like a little kid, or like maybe you're a parent or something, your little kid's like, mom, let's go, or come on, and you're just like, wait, or like your dog is like, come on, take me out, and you're just like, okay, like you have to like calm them down, you know? So I just feel like mentally you guys weren't really like at the same maturity level. And not saying nothing's wrong with them at all, just I think you're just not on the same level, frequency, vibration, so it wasn't really working. And but they really tried. They were really trying to do more with you, wanting to hang out with you, plan dates, wanting to spice things up. They wanted you to find them like appealing and attractive. And you know, maybe for some time you did. I'm not saying you didn't like them. You probably did. There was still something there, but it wasn't deep. It wasn't like enough for you to want to stay, or want enough for you to, you know, explore anymore. And because it just, if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. You know, you can force yourself and try as much, but love is something you don't really have control over. You literally have no control over who you love, you know? So as much as you try, you couldn't. It wasn't there. But they really did everything in their part. They maybe even like try to play music for you, or, you know, be romantic and lovey-dovey for you. This person may be someone who's really artsy, or like creative. Maybe they do music or work in entertainment, or have like some kind of creative side hobby that they really like and enjoy, and wanting to express that with you as well. But so I feel like your rejection maybe, or your detachment, or taking a step back from the situation and maybe not responding to them, or just not being as, you know, responsive to them, was really heartbreaking for them. So I feel like they're really going through a heartbreak. They're really sad about it, and they do miss you because, and again, here it's like this, if you see here the image, you're just like, oh my gosh, this is like complete heartbreak. They really liked you, and they were hopeful that it could be something, because again, I don't think they have much experience, or at least like the way that they came about it is that they had these expectations in their mind, and it didn't really turn out to be any of that, and they kind of ran out of all their sources and ideas of what they could do, and nothing was really working. And I think nothing they could do was going to work, because if you don't have real feelings and are in love with someone, nothing that they do is really going to affect you. But whereas when you really are in love with someone, any little thing that they do is like, oh my gosh, I love them. Or even if like, you'll be so accepting if any little mistakes, it's like, oh, it's okay, like I hate that, but I love them, so it's okay, you know what I mean? So they are really heartbroken, and their overall emotion card is grateful. It says thankful, appreciative, blessed. So I feel that no matter how sad they may be or heartbroken, that they are thankful for the connection, and they're just thankful for the experience. And even if they're not feeling that right now, in the long run, they will look back and be thankful about it and learn from it, and know that, okay, I can't be doing all of this. Like if someone doesn't react, or, you know, give me what I want when I'm doing all this, then it's probably not worth it for me. Your overall emotion for the both of you is vulnerable. It says defenseless, unprotected, helpless. So they felt really vulnerable with you, and I think in a way you felt vulnerable because you were forcing yourself or pushing yourself to do certain things, to act in a certain way when it really wasn't what you wanted. And now you are putting your trust in the universe and allowing yourself to be vulnerable to the universe, meaning open to what is to come, and just being like, you know what, I'm releasing expectations. I'm not going to do what people expect me to do, what society claims to be the right thing to do, what looks good on paper. I'm going to put myself out there, be vulnerable, and do what I want to do, and trust that it's gonna align me with my purpose and who I'm supposed to be with and what kind of people are supposed to be in my life. Okay, so we're gonna look in further in the extended reading. If you want, you can join me there. The link will be below. It'll take you directly there. We're gonna go a little bit further, see where this road is gonna take you next. A little bit about this person, this heartbreak, Three of Swords, and if you guys are gonna be able to come back together or be friends, or what's gonna happen here between the two of you, and you know, how are they feeling about you, if there's something that you need to know that you don't know, and then any advice as well. Okay, so oh yeah, also, so you could be dealing with an Aries, maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe another fire sign. Yeah, so I get more so earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so we'll look into it further in the extended reading. I hope to see you there, and if not, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.